Myself, Jeshi Inchal, welcomes you for the lecture series on Unix programming with module number 2, lecture number 16. In the previous class, we have discussed about the if conditional using test to evaluate the expressions, how to evaluate the expression using shorthand notation for the test, and also while making the decision how actually the test is going to work for different ways such as comparing the two numbers, comparing the two strings, and checking with the file attributes. So today we are going to discuss about the next part of the shell programming, that is case conditional. Case conditional is same as that of the multi-way branching. Normally we use a switch statement in C. Also we are going to discuss about EXPR for computation and string handling. And also we are going to discuss about the looping statements in shell programming. Looping statement which is going to support is about while looping and for looping. The working of the looping statement remains same, but the only syntax is going to differ in shell programming. So let us discuss all those things in today's class. So first let us move to the case conditional. The case statement is similar to the switch statement in C. Similar to switch statement in C. So the statement matches an expression for more than one alternative and always permit the multi-way branching. So if there are different conditions or different patterns needs to be get matched. So depending upon the pattern, if the set of the conditions to be executed, then the case conditional statements is used. It is same as that of the switch statement in C. Okay, the general syntax of the case statement is written as like follows. It is been shown here. First write the case expression. Then expression may be either it is evaluating as true or any of the expression which is going to match with the different patterns. In is a clause that needs to be written, and then pattern 1 and the particular commands. What are all the different set of commands you want to execute when it matches the expression with the pattern 1, and ended with the two double semicolons. And next is if doesn't match with the pattern 1, it is if the pattern 2 matches, then the set of the commands written in the command 2 will be get executed, and so on how many number of patterns you write. And the end of the case statement is written in the form of reverse of the case statement. The reverse of the case is ESAC. So this is going to end with a case statement. The case first matches the expression with the pattern 1. If the match succeeds, then it executes the command 1, which may be consisting of either one or more commands. If the match fails, then the pattern 2 is matched, and so forth up to how many number of patterns you have written. And each command, whatever the commands you have listed under the different patterns, so those things are going to be terminated with a pair of semicolon, and the entire construct is closed with the reverse of case, that is ESAC. Now let us move to one example. This is what the first two statements already you know. Now just we are displaying here the menu. If I want to execute the list of files, today's date, users of system, and the quit. So now this is what just the menu is displayed. Then we are reading the option with the read command. Then here we are using a case statement, whenever it has going to have multiple choices of the system to multiple choices of the commands to execute. So if the choice will be read in the this variable $choice, whatever the value, either it may be 1, 2, 3 or 4. If suppose $1 is 1, now this is what the pattern followed by the parenthesis, then the list of files needs to be get executed under the pattern 1. So list of the files will be displayed using the command ls-l. So this is what the command is executed under the pattern 1 if the choice matches as 1, and it is ended with 2 semicolons. Same thing with the today's date, we have a command at the second pattern date command, and third one is who, that is going to list the users of the system, and fourth one is for quit. So for quitting we have a exit command in shell programming ended with this. And if no if the pattern is not matching with a particular choice, so if we suppose type other than these all four types, then it is going to show you the invalid option. So and end of the case is written as the reverse of case, that is ESAC. So when you execute this program, first try to change to the execute permission for the particular file, then execute. Then when you execute the shell program, the name we have taken is menu.sh. When you execute that shell script, first it is going to list that menu containing list of files, today's date, users of system, and quit. Then ask the user to enter the particular option. Suppose if I enter 2, the today's date is going to be get displayed. Only one pattern will be get executed. Suppose if you list if you give the option as 1, then it is going to list of the files. If you give the option as 3, which is going to show you the users of the system who are logged in onto the current system. Like that, this case statement is used similar to the switch statement in C. Even case can also specify the same action for more than one pattern. For instance, a test of a user whenever he is going to respond for both the yes or no options. So if suppose the user is going to given the option like whether do you want to continue or no, if that suppose if you want to ask the user, even that thing can also be done with the matching the multiple patterns. So this is what the example how we can match with the multiple patterns. Let me show first. This is with the echo command, small letter echo. So this echo, do you wish to continue? Yes or no. So whenever the whatever the character you read, so that character is going to match, either it may be Y or no. So if either it is capital letter or small letter, then it is going to continue with matching the multiple patterns. If you press as capital N or small n, it will quit from that particular program, and then end of the case. This is how the case statement is used to specify the some action with more than one pattern. So this is how the case statement can also be written with matching the multiple patterns. And also case has a superb string matching feature with which uses the wildcards, and also it uses the file name matching for the meta characters such as star, question mark, and the character class to match only strings and not in the files of the current directory. Now let us move to the next command, that is or statement used in shell programming is about the expr. Expr is a statement or command what we can refer in the shell programming, which is used for computation purpose and also which is able to handle the strings. So expr is used for computation and string handling. Shell doesn't have any computing features, but it is going to compute with the set of some external commands such as the expr command for that. So the expr command is going to combine these two functions. Even it is going to combine the arithmetic operations on the integers and also which is going to manipulate on the strings. So expr can be used to perform on these two options. Like arithmetic operations can be handled or performs with these arithmetic operations and also the string manipulating functions. So now let us move to the first one, that is the computation, how exactly the computation can be done in the EXPR. So EXPR can perform the four arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, then multiplication, division, and also which is going to support the modulus, which is going to give us the remainder function. Already you know these are some arithmetic operators. Then now let us first understand and try to have that example using the EXPR with all these options. So if you want to compute with some addition like expr 3 plus 5, whatever the value you read, 3 plus 5 it is going to show us 8, then x is equal to 8, y is equal to 4, expr $x plus $y is equal to 12, and then $x minus $y it is equal to 4, and then divide by operator. So asterisk has to be escaped to prevent from the meta character, which is going to show us the 32 value. That is because asterisk key is considered as meta character. So to escape it, to prevent it from attack character, just you have to use a escape symbol, and expr $x divided by $y, 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2, and modulus operation remainder which is going to get is 0. So this is about the expr, which is even often used with a single command substitution to assign a variable. So even we can set a variable z to the sum of two numbers, like $x plus $y. So these values will be first substituted to the z, and then if you try to uh, print that particular z value, that just you have to write echo, then the summation of x plus y is equal to 8. So this is what even expr command can be used for the command substitution for assigning a variable. So now we'll move to the some string handling functions. While manipulating with some of the strings, expr uses two expressions separated by a colon. So this is what how you are going to use separated by colon, and the string is going to work upon in place of the left of the this one. This is what the string, the left side, and the right side is going to have the expression can perform in a three different means this is RE, that is what the is placed on its right, the regular expression what actually you are going to specify. And the composition of these expression can perform with the three different important string functions. First one is about the determining the length of the string, the total number of characters in the string, and extract the substring, and the location of the position of a character in a string. So these are the three different string functions can be handled with the expr command. First, let us move to the length of the string. How to calculate the length of the string? The regular expression dot star is used to print the number of characters, total number of characters which is going to matching the pattern. So this is how you are going to use the expr to calculate the length of the string, the total number of characters in the string. So for that you have to write the command expr and whatever the string you want to calculate the length of the string or the total number of characters in the string, enclose it in a double quotation. Here for example we have taken the string as A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So total how many characters are there? Total 7 characters are there. Then that should be separated with colon. The left of the colon is considered as the string to be worked upon. It should be placed at the left side, and after the colon the right side it should be placed on its regular expression. So that regular expression here it is being given as dot star. Dot star is a regular expression is used to print the total number of characters in the string. So how many number of total number of characters are there? Total here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, total 7 characters. So which is going to display us the total number of characters as 7 according to this string. Next, let us move to the one example with the program. This is while echo enter your name. So here we are reading the name, read name, and then here expr dollar name colon with the total number of characters. If the total number of characters are greater than 20, if this condition is evaluated as true, then it is going to print the name is very long. Otherwise it is going to break that statement and end of if, and it will come out of the while loop. If suppose this is less than if it is less than 20, then that particular name's character value can be printed. So this is how we can use this as a substring with the as a length of the string with the expr. Then second one is about extracting a substring. So expr can extract a string enclosed by the escape characters. String can be enclosed, extracting a substring can be enclosed by the escape characters, that is backslash. So how to extract? So here for example one string we have assigned it 2007. If we want to locate only the two characters or last two characters or first two characters, so these things can be extracted. So if I want to suppose extract that last two characters, that is 0, 7. So how to write the EXPR? EXPR. What is the string needs to be get operated? That should be written before or left side of the colon. So the $ST which is going to have is the value of the ST, that is 2007, and how many number of the characters you want to extract from the particular string. So the two characters I want to extract. So for that you have to write the two dots. Each dot indicates one character. So two dots indicates the two characters escaped with or enclosed with the escape sequence, that is a backslash. So here it is going to locate or extract the two characters from the given string. The given string is 2007 and the last two characters will be extracted from the 2007 is 07. So which is going to extract the last two characters. So this is how you are going to specify the regular expression. Next one is locating the position of a character. So EXPR can also return the location of the first occurrence of a character inside a given string. So here you can see in the example, this is what the string is being given, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. If I want to know where exactly the D letter is located or E letter is located, D letter is located at the first 1, 2, 3, 4th position. Same thing, any position you want to know, or that thing will be returned even with the help of the EXPR command. So for that you have to write the regular expression as first thing already you know, EXPR command. Then first EXPR should be followed with a given string, then colon. So always the left of the right should be always the string which you want to operate. Then the right side of the string of the colon will be considered as the regular expression. Now the regular expression here we are considering is in the form of the this one, that is square brackets star D, means which position the letter D is there. So here it is going to locate at the position 4. So if you write this regular expression caret D star D indicates that which is going to return the location of the first occurrence of a D. So which is going to return, that is 4th position. Same thing, if you want to know the location of other characters, you can just note it here as in the form of this regular expression. Now last one is extracting the position of a character. So calling a script by different names. So already you know the $0 is a variable which is going to call a script with a different name. Even it can be used with a different Unix commands that can be used to call file for a different names. And even for doing these different things depending on the name by which it is called, $0 can also be used to call the script with a different names. So this is one example. We'll move to the with all the options. EXPR, this is what the string you want to operate, then separated with a semicolon. Dot star indicates that the total length of the string. So the total length of the string is 12. It is returning. Then among this, next STG 2013. So this is 2013 is a string needs to be get operated, kept left at the left side of the colon. Then here this is going to have the extract in the last two characters as a substring. So last two character of the substring is 13. So 13 will be get displayed. Next one is STG ABCDEFGH. So this is what the string needs to be operated, and if it wants to know the location of the character D, so this is what the regular expression needs to be written. That already I had explained. So which is going to return the 4th position of the character D. So now let us move to the some looping statement. The while looping same operations repeatedly performing some set of instructions until the control commands returns a true exit status. The general syntax of the while condition is true, do commands done. So this is what if this condition is true, then do commands done. So this is what the syntax of the while condition in shell programming. So these commands needs to be enclosed between the do and done, which are executed repeatedly as long as the condition remains true. So this is how the while loop is going to used in shell programming. Now let us move to one example with a while loop. Here, just illustrating with a while loop, the name we have taken is while sh. Initially, some character we have assigned a variable y, while answer is equal to y. If the answer, whatever we are reading, if it is y, then what actually we have to do? We have to enter a branch code and a name. So, both the names, branch code and name we are reading. Then we are printing, and that thing will be appended to the one file. This is what a redirection operator appending to the new file, that is new list. Suppose if you want to read one more branch code, it will ask echo enter any more. If you press yes, okay, again it will move to the do command, do at the step, and again it will ask for the user to enter the branch code and name, like that. Read any more. If that thing, if you press no, then if case any more in, like if it is yes, it will repeat the things. If it is no, it will come out of the thing, that is case statement, and it is going to complete. So this is what also it is going to accept yes, small case letter yes and capital letter yes, because here we have given y as a pattern. Same thing, capital no and no, etc. So here you can see the compilation and the output of the program. When you execute, the first it needs to be set with execute permission. It will ask the user when you execute. Here for example we have written cs and computer as a branch code. If you want to enter any more, if I press enter, then again it will ask the user for another branch code and name. Then if you press no enter, then what needs to be done? So after that, instead of displaying, all this code and name will be redirected, or it will be stored under the new list file. So if I want to display that new list file, so this is what the content of the new list. So this is the how actually the while loop is going to be used in shell programming. Next, one more looping statement is used is for loop. It is looping with a list. So shell's for loop differs in structure from ones used in other programming, like unlike while and until, for doesn't test a condition, but it uses a list instead. So here what it is going to use, what are all the different variables are there given in the list, all those lists until the completion of the list, this for loop is going to be executed, and until the condition, until all the list get over, do and done, what are all the different commands is given, so that thing will be executed between the do and done. So the loop body, that are command which uses the keywords do and done, same as that of the while loop. And additional parameters here are the variable and the list, and each white space separated word in a list will be separated with a space, and it will be assigned to a variable. This is what the variable in turn, and the commands are needs to be get executed until the list exhausted. So once the list values are exhausted, then it will end of the loop. So this is now we'll go for the one example to understand better. So this is how the for loop can be used. For file, this is a variable in class that you have to write. Then this is the list of all the things. The list we have taken is chap 1, chap 2 separated with white space, chap 3 and chap 4. Then what we want to do as an action given in a do statement, do cp. What actually here we are doing is we are executing the command cp, that dollar file value and dollar file back. So what actually we are doing here is chap 1 will be copied to chap 1 dot back. Same thing, it will loop with chap 2 file, that will be copied to chap 2 dot back, chap 3 will be copied to chap 3 back, chap 4 will be copied to chap 4 back. Once the list get over, then it is going to echo all the files. Then after echoing, then it is done. So this is what how actually the for loop is used. When you execute this program, here you can see the output. Chap 1 is copied to chap 1 back, chap 2 is copied to chap 2 back, chap 3 is copied to chap 3 back, and chap 4 is copied to chap 4 back. So only the list is whatever the number of variables given in the list will be get executed. Once the list exhausted, then it will come out of the for loop. And even the some possible sources of the list are considering from list from variables, that is series of variables are evaluated by the shell before executing the loop, like dollar, like whenever you use a for loop, variable is used in $x, $y and $z. So all these variables will be get looped with a list of variables. And even it can also be used with a command substitution is used for creating a list. This is used when the list is too large. If variable in cat foo, for variable in cat c list. And even it can also have the sources of the list from the wildcards. Here the shell interprets that wildcards as file names. Say for example for in.htm.html. So what actually we are doing here is do said, this is what actually it is going to match with a particular pattern for this is what the given thing, and strong all these strong gs image, then source image to the particular file, then move that to the particular file. So this is how it is going to consider with another example. Then also which is going to list from the positional parameters. Positional parameters will be listed all the positional parameters with the $@ symbol. So this is how it is going to be considered with a list from the positional parameters. Today we have discussed about the case conditional, expression, command, string handling, while looping and for looping with a list. So these are the important questions for your practice, for your examination point of view. For this today's class material, refer the textbook, first textbook Sumita Das, with chapter 14, 14.8, page numbers from 283 to 292. And even the execution of all these things with some of the examples can be also shown in these particular different videos, YouTube videos. Even you can refer these YouTube video links for your additional reference. Suppose if you feel any difficulty in understanding this concept, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.